Okay, let's see.
You literally don't do any quests from her.
Aw. Let's see if this is the one I remember. Yep, it's the one I remember it.
Where are my manners? May I introduce Pit and Pendulum? They are the baleful manifestation of the displeasure of those above. I'm sorry, gentlemen, I can never seem to remember which one of you is worse. Dame Julia. Sin Eaters. Grotesque duo, aren't they? Their embossed business cards read, Necessary Evil. It would seem the old guard is upset, and some of them have more restraint than others. They think the dragon got the upper hand in Tokyo. They're right, of course, but that misses the point. This is the point. You did the impossible. You are the new blood. You are on the rise, and that makes them uncomfortable. Some will give you grudging respect. Some will desire you to fail. In the future, we will have to make a better showing against the dragon. Right or wrong, the old guard will use any perceived slip against us politically. Do you feel that? The curtain falls. After a brief intermission, it will rise on a whole new act of our plot. You are the new blood, and you've only just begun to rise. We are going to anger more than a few gray beards before we're done, you and I.
Sonic sounds like he's trying to make a deal with me that the above people are gonna really hate. Oh, this guy. It is the host.
Real media news. We are the world. Tonight's top story. Authorities have identified several...
You guys have to play Dragon one day.
...as yet unidentified radical political group which made the recent terrorist attack on Kaiden, Tokyo. Authorities have released images of the suspects. The suspects were recently seen in Kaiden, despite the quarantine wall. Officials state that these suspects are involved with a still active death cult and are to be considered extremely dangerous. Do not approach. Report any sightings to authorities. We will keep you updated as the eyes of the world turn on the most wanted fugitives of the century.
I'm at least glad that Sonic knows we didn't do it, but...
Coming through.
Still not great.
Oh my. Oh man.
So what happens on your end?
There's a lot. I'm just gonna say you guys have to play Dragon one day.
Well,
I think the host thing's the same across the right. You see,
you see a video of yourself that you are the one of the people associated with the bombing, like you're one of the cultists.
Yeah, one of the suspects.
Yeah.
I don't really want to spoil anything, actually. It's really got me thinking. That bit, to me, was better than this bit.
Well, do you want to know what happens on our end?
Nah, 'cause I'm going to play them.
Okay.
I've got plans.
Ooh. Wants me to read the SMS. Okay. Keeping this short, I've got goods on someone you want. Meet me at the airport in Kingsmouth. Come quick and come along or I vanish like a dream. I'm honestly kind of worried about going there and, like, not being able to go back. Alright, I'm gonna take the quest. Last question here in Tokyo. Choose your own. I haven't seen the cutscene for this, well, in a long time, so...
It's a good one.
Be right back.
Okay.
We are the sworn many.
What was that?
We know the truth,
No,
and we are not pleased. We know who you are.
I don't know if it was on the game or not.
Our masters.
Oh, that was Big Wing. I think she set the headset down.
Time for a game.
Oh.
To find us, you will have to play. To learn what we know, you will have to play. Let's begin. Find the disc. Play the disc. Choose your own adventure. Make the right choices. We are the swarm. We are many. We know
The grade that I'm going into graduation
Big
with.
wind. Sorry, we're in a cutscene.
They're in a cutscene.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't want to
happiness.
cut you off, but
It's okay. Alright.
I think that should be the new policy, to be fair.
It's okay. Okay. You need a computer to play this then. Oh, now I'm being called.
We play the game so that we can watch.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps you will play to know what we know. We know what your masters have done. We know what the high seas. We are the swarm. We know the truth.
Huh. Okay. Oh, it's right here.
Mhm.
That is an ancient computer.
Really is.
Sloshing in the dark.
Choices. See where the story takes you.
The computer is sloshing?
No,
No, it's like a text adventure.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Oh, it's that quest. I haven't done it yet.
It's really good.
Okay, I'm going to... If that's the one you're doing, I'm going to get off voice,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be spoiled for it.
Spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see you in a bit then. Oh,
Alright. You dream of sightless zones suspended in the wet dark of the womb. That special time when all humans have the gills and piscine symmetry of fish. You devour your twin, absorbing your sibling's essence. You awake, lying on your back. Your limbs still churn through warm liquid. Where are you? What's going on? Okay, so I would think open eyes would be a good way of starting it. Okay.
yeah,
Right, it's hard to do anything when you're lying down in the dark.
Stand.
Okay.
So stand up or stand.
Okay. You dream of sightless zones. Oh wait. Oh, now it's... It goes back to that main thing. Okay. You stand,
no,
leaving the comfort of the warmth, gasping at the cruel cold. Bathtub? Like a newborn fawn, you stumble on unsteady legs. Your hands grope blindly. A square object, your phone. You turn it on. Its glow dimly illuminates the unfamiliar bathroom. Sleep clings to your brain in a dissociative fugue. You barely recognize the face in the fog mirror. What are you doing here? None of the lights work. By the glow of the phone, you shakily put on your clothes. A single door is the only means of either ingress or egress.
So I think you want to look. Like, just put look.
Okay.
Nope, maybe not.
By the light of your phone, you examine the dingy bathroom. Green tiles, a generic painting of a harbor, a moth-eaten towel with J&W's B&B embroidered on them. Okay.
Oh, no, I know what it was. Nope, no, I don't. Sorry, I've forgotten. It's quite blimey, a square object or phone.
Okay, so after you look...
Oh, door, I think you just have to use the door, yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. You enter a small hotel room. There are no lights. There is no power. The bed clock is frozen, dead at 3 a.m. The yellow wallpaper is bubbled and peeling with curious patterns that are hard to look at. You sit on the small but comfortable bed, trying to gather your thoughts. You hear flopping footsteps outside, a clicking sound. You shine the light of your phone at the door. The door knob turns slowly, carefully, deliberately. The lock holds, thwarting whoever is outside. The carpet by the door darkens with a foul-smelling fluid. The water seeps through the keyhole, but the droplets do not fall down. They fall up, forming a growing puddle on the ceiling. The door shudders and buckles. Panicking, you drop your phone. You stand. To the southwest is a window. To the northeast is a connecting door that joins this room to another.
Right, so here, if you don't pick up your phone and you go through the door, you're headed for certain doom. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna
something
say
eventually.
you should pick up phone, so
Yeah. I think it's.
you pick up your phone.
Yeah. And then.
And then which doorway? It went to a different screen, so I don't know. I don't remember which doorway.
Bear with
Southeast?
me a sec. Nope, if you go to the window, it just says that basically 2 stories up and reconsider.
Oh, okay.
So it's the door. It's door again.
I'll look out the window. Oh no, it won't let me do that. Okay. So use
Door.
door. The connecting door is thankfully unlocked. You open it and rush through, entering a second hotel. You slam the connecting door shut, noting that it locks from this side. You hear a crash that must be the hall door of the first hotel room bursting open. At the same time, the handle of the hall door of the room you are currently occupied twists and rattles. There are more than one of them out there. You have moments to react. I would say latch
wait,
the... oh.
Yeah, you gotta lock. Lock door.
Lock door. You lock the deadbolt and the connecting door, joining this room to your original hotel room. Just as the bolt clicks home, the handle turns as something tries to open it from the other side. The lock holds, for now. You have a moment to get your bearings.
So you just look. Looking around the room.
The second hotel room is decorated in the same drab manner as the previous room. The main hall door to the southeast, and the connecting door you just came through to the southwest. Shudder and shake. You cannot go through them. To the northeast you see a second connecting door. So, go northeast.
Just door again.
Door?
Just use door.
Door.
This connecting door is thankfully unlocked as well. You open it and rush through, entering a third hotel room. You slam the connecting door shut, noting that it locks from this side. The room is black as pitch. You hear a crush and plodding steps as your assailants enter the room you just recently occupied. At the same time, the handle of the hall door of the room you currently occupy twists and rattles. You feel the conspiracy against you growing. You have moments to react. So, lock door.
Yeah.
Moment to get your bearings. Okay. So look.
Use phone.
Use phone. There is no power in this room, but thankfully you have your phone. Its glow reveals another hotel room, drably decorated in the same manner as the others. In a panic, you realize you have run out of connecting doors. Nowhere to go! There's a pounding and rattling at all the other doors. You have to get out of here. You see a thick set of curtains on the northeast wall.
So you just look at the curtains.
Okay, look. Curtains.
Or just curtains.
Oh, okay. You fling the curtains open, revealing a window. Through the window you see a fog-shrouded New England landscape. The drop is 2 stories down, and the ground looks hard. You hear the doors behind you creaking and giving way. You have moments to act. Hide.
So you have to jump down.
Oh, okay.
I know, it was like, I died a few times. But surely not.
In your desperation, you leap out the window. 2 stories down, but you manage to tuck and roll with only minor pain to your ankles and joints. You're standing outside Jack and Wendy's bed and breakfast. The night is dark, and you smell the familiar reek of salt and strange things brought from the seas. An evil fog grips the landscape. The adrenaline and the chilled New England air clears your throat. You are in your hometown of Kingsmith. I don't know. I don't know. You're asking me to read.
I like it when you read.
Sorry, I'm taking the piss out of you, affectionately. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah. Alright, you had returned after so many years on an investigation. A profane cult had taken root in the town, filling its citizens' heads with starry wisdom. To the southwest, in front of the bed and breakfast, is the road, Belmont Avenue. You hear some sort of commotion in that direction, see a vague glow in the mist. The shoreline of King Strait stretches into the northwest. It's not a road, but it appears to be empty. There is debris all around you, but it's too dark to identify it. The moon. Where is the moon?
So, you want to use the light of your phone, I think. Yep.
Use phone. Among the debris you see a wooden log. It's just right the size and shape to make a handy club.
So, take log.
Take
Hello?
log.
And then back.
And then back.
Yeah. Hello?
You still there, Sam?
I think we might have lost him.
Uh-oh. Was it go north,
No, just northwest, and that'll take you.
northwest? Oh, okay. You walk along the shores of King Strait. The way grows strange. Far behind you hear the padding of unseen feet. The bed and breakfast is swallowed by the fog to the southeast. The mysterious glow dims and recedes behind you. Eventually, you come to King's Court and walk down that road. You heard children's laughter, stretched and distorted by the fog. Immediately to the south you spy a playground and a fountain. A dozen children are at play. They see you and wave enthusiastically. The church, you know, lies further in a southwesterly direction. Could you find sanctuary there?
Oh God.
How many children playing in the middle of the night and they're in the fog and there's
No.
monsters about?
This is a red herring. It seems like the church is the safe option, but no matter what you do, it's going to take you to the children. So you might as well just come south.
Okay. You approach the children, and the smallest little girl runs up to greet you with the shameless enthusiasm of youth. You notice she is holding a large pair of scissors as she dashes towards you with a glimmer in her eyes that makes you uneasy.
Guess what you gotta do? Yep.
Use log?
Yep.
Brandishing your log as a club, you bash a lump of wood into the charging girl at the speed of instinct, narrowly avoiding being stabbed. The murderess crashes to the ground. She and the others flee, shrieking in tones that are not quite human, more like rabbits dying in the night. The large pair of scissors lies gleaming on the ground.
So pick up scissors.
Pick up scissors.
And then back.
Hold on. S-C-I-S.
So yeah, I died on that bit. What do I do?
Probably go to church then after that, right?
And it's really creepy what the little children say, like what they do.
Church?
Yeah, that's the one.
You stand in front of what's left of the church, which stands just northwest of you. Your mouth gapes at the desolation. The spire is broken off halfway up the jagged. What?
Halfway up
and
and jagged, yeah.
Oh, halfway up and jagged. Okay. As though some giant bit it off. The stained glass is shattered. Every square foot is profane. Something bad happened here. You hear murmurs inside.
So...
Look inside?
Just look.
As you investigate, the sky changes to a color you cannot describe. Weird shapes slither in the shivering clouds. You can feel the world pass from the control of known gods or forces to that of gods or forces unknown. The bastards had done it. The rituals are complete. The outer ones come. There is little time. This is the end. There is little that can be done, but you know a place, down by the water, where certain letters are etched in cement. Those letters can protect you. Immediately northwest lies the ruins of the church. Main Street runs southeast. Down the road to the southwest is the police station.
Okay, so we're trying to, if you want to do a perfect run, you're trying to head for those letters.
Yeah.
But, I liked branching off and seeing all that.
Okay.
But, I think the right one is, southeast.
Southeast?
I think.
You hurry down Main Street, nervously glancing down the ancient harbor town lanes. Homecomings are so strange. Hometowns feel simultaneously familiar and different on the return. Had your memories crawled and changed, or have the alleyways? None of them lead in the proper directions. Halfway down Main Street you hear a murmur. In the northeast, you see odd motions in the window of an abandoned shop. You hear voices on the roofs to the southwest, and a nearby ladder leads you to them. To the southeast, Main Street continues to the shore.
So we're trying to head straight for the water. So
Yes.
southeast.
So southeast again. Don't get distracted, you will die.
Mhm.
You reach the end of Main Street at Belmont Avenue. You can see the waters of Fletcher Bay. Your destination lies further up Belmont Avenue to the northeast. But how do you get there? The streets teem with townsfolk, with cultists, with friends and family and things not altogether human. None of them walk quite right. Most either hop like devil fish frogs or shamble like the damned. You turn, or they turn, and they notice you.
Have a guess what you gotta do.
Pretend to be one of them.
You've got to hop.
Hop. Mimicking the subhuman movements of your fellows, no one seems to notice you as you move with the flow of the unholy parade up the Belmont Avenue. The townsfolk cultists ambulate like fungal-infected zombie ants. Some are compelled to walk down a narrow alley, howling with laughter. Others line up reverently in front of a black vortex, a hole in space. One by one they enter the sightless vortex of the unimaginable. You and the rest of your throng move forward. Finally, you reach your destination. You stand in front of the lobster trap. You have many childhood memories of this restaurant. Broiling smells, family gatherings. The place once frightened you. You hated the way the lobster screamed when boiled. It's not screaming, your grandfather would tell you. It's just the air escaping. What you seek lies to the southwest, behind the restaurant. At the end of the pier, that's where you will find the special letters etched in the cement. However, the cultist mob is thick with lurching bodies, making movement in that direction difficult. You might not get out of this without a fight. To the northwest is the vortex.
You've got to fight. Yep.
Just fight?
Yep.
Alright, we fight now! You force and battle your way through the cultist horde. So close, you start to run towards the lobster trap when you are tackled by a cultist who noticed your actions. He drags you to the ground, holding there, calling to his fellows. Use scissors!
Yeah, exactly. You've got it.
You take the Lord's scissors and stab them through the eye of the cultist. He gasps and falls still. You think you might have delivered papers to his yard once upon a time. With a heave, you push the body off yourself and run behind the restaurant and onto the pier. At the end of the pier, you turn left at the T intersection. The outdoor eating tent wasn't here the last time you saw this place. You slip under the canvas, and on the very southeastern edge of the pier, you find it. After all these years, they are still here, the letters drawn in cement. Your salvation. You hear Titanic ripping as the sky opens, the earth groans, the end is here. The outer ones have come, you must act now.
I can't remember what to do, actually. Bear with me. I think you just look at the letters, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, because, wasn't sure. There's no time for that. The world is ending.
Oh, what?
It said, I typed in look, and it said no time.
No, I'll put letters. Back.
Oh, letters?
Yeah, put back and then letters.
Just letters?
Yeah. Because you're looking at the letters.
Ritualistically, you trace your fingers over the letters. Instantly, you recall the endless summer, your first kiss, your first love. You both swam out here when the pier was added to, when the cement was fresh, and you etched your initials and made a promise. Your most pure and good memory. It anchors your mind. The cultists and their masters can take your life. They can take the world, but your sanity and your soul are your own. You trace the initials, whisper the name of your love, and lock onto the memories. You do not bother looking up. You do not tune to the impossible things in the sky, looking gigantically down, breathing radiation on the world. Familiar smells of salt and broiling. It's getting hot. Your sweat sizzles and evaporates. Your skin bubbles and boils. Do not look. You hear them with a horrible din. You hear the whole town, maybe the whole world. It's not screaming, you remind yourself. It's just the air escaping. Congratulations, you've completed this story. We'll see you in the things that play. Oh, the things that play. Okay.
Find the next floppy disk. But that was
Lobster.
I can't believe I remembered all the answers.
That's really well done. So next place is in Kingsmith then, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
By lobster.
Yeah.